should be fixed now. Gonna send back the thing. So it's just gonna show my 24-minute stream. There we go. Gonna send back. Alright, how's the runtime, boys? Is it good? Decent? Any buffering or anything like that? Alright, who's in chat currently? Who's watching the stream?
Hey all, Wild for Games here, your Streamlab advisor to help you with everything you need to know about Streamlabs OBS. And in today's video, I get to show you a really cool feature called
Well, everything should be working now.
Are you having problems with your OBS live stream on YouTube buffering and freezing? If so, that they're looking at a stone wall picture, nobody's lips are moving, and they can't hear anything. So if you've ever been in this situation, stick around because I'm going to show you how to go into your OBS settings and correct this issue. You know, this issue can absolutely happen to anyone, including some of the top YouTubers who do this on a regular basis and have amassed thousands or hundreds of thousands of subscribers. In fact, I recently watched a live stream between two YouTubers who had a combined, I believe it was around 600,000 subscribers, and they ran into this particular issue. So I wanted to share with you exactly what you can do on the fly in OBS to mitigate the buffering and freezing screen that you may encounter. And hey, don't forget, this video is sponsored by TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is the #1 browser extension for managing and growing your YouTube channel. It's available to download for free. There's a link in the description below. All right, so let's head over to the computer. I'm going to show you exactly where it is in settings and how you can adjust it on the fly to help your videos go more smoothly. All right, guys, so this one is super easy and straightforward. You want to go ahead and open up OBS Studio, or if you're in the middle of a live stream and you're having this issue, you can actually change this on the fly. So when you're in OBS, in the lower right hand corner, you have a settings option. When you click on settings, you're going to get this box that opens here. Now what you want to do is head into the output menu, and you'll see that you have streaming information with an audio bitrate and a video bitrate. Your video bitrate is what is going to help you get past that freezing and buffering that you're experiencing on your system. Now, if you installed OBS recently, it tries to perform tests to determine your optimal bitrate at the time of installation. If you did it a little bit in the past, your bitrate may be whatever the default was at the time that you installed it. So this is definitely something to consider. I am currently, I think I've been as high as 10,000 in my video bitrate, which gives you a nice HD image and high quality. But when you have changes in your service provider or your internet connection in general is not the strongest, you may need to adjust this to be able to work with what you have. When I first started doing live streams, I ran into the issue constantly with buffering, and that was because I had a poor internet connection and I really couldn't do anything about it until I discovered this trick to basically tone down your video bitrate. Now, your replays are not going to be HD quality, but if you're in the middle of a live stream that you can't function in because it's frozen or buffering, then this is a great way to get a serviceable connection so you can interact and continue on your live stream. So whatever your video bitrate is set to in here, you can lower it, and the lowest that I was able to go and actually still have a fully serviceable, fairly decent looking live stream is 1500. So if you're at 10,000 or 12,000 or 8,000, I originally had this set, I believe, between 10 and 12,000, but what I found is if the entire family jumps on the internet connection when I'm trying to do a live stream, that is not going to work quite as well, because at the time that I tested it, nobody was on the connection, and that was the optimal. That's the best I can expect when it's just me using the internet. So if you are experiencing that, you can come in here and lower this. You don't necessarily have to jump all the way down to 1500, but you can make adjustments here. And as you can see, you change them and you click apply, and that'll adjust the bit rate on your live stream. And that will absolutely
trying
help
to
you
fix
get
my live
past
stream.
buffering and other issues that you experience. So you can, while you have somebody on a
That's
screen in OBS, you're doing your live stream, you can hop in here, pop up the settings, and try to scale down that bit rate to a point where you get a nice, serviceable, decent-looking live stream. Obviously, you can step your way down so you don't lose all your quality and you have the best replay you possibly can. But at the end of the day, if you want to get that live stream finished, you can continue to modify that and lower it as you go along. Now, the one thing to consider, if you have notoriously bad internet connection and you think you can't live stream, I would definitely try installing OBS, let it perform that auto test to see where you're at. If you already have a bunch of stuff built in OBS, I would try lowering that bitrate as low as 1500 and see how your live streams work on the internet connection you have. So that is all there is to it. You make those changes, you click OK, and you are good to go.
I hope you found this video helpful. If you would like to continue to receive notifications about videos that
One more video.
For some time, transitioning between scenes was not a strong suit of OBS Studio, but in recent updates they have added a wide variety of transition options.
Why?
And now the ability
Yeah.
to import your own custom video transitions.
Not
This
if you
is an
add a
extremely
call.
powerful feature, though it could use some improvements. Let's take a look right after this.
It won't. Do you not know how multiple calls work? The first call is on hold while you make the second one, and then when the second one ends. Yeah.
TunnelBear is the fast and easy VPN. Playlist in the video description to see. Select one in transition type, milliseconds. The default was 300 milliseconds for me, which is 1/3 of a second. In between those two boxes are buttons to add a new transition, something we'll be using a lot, remove a transition from the list, and a settings cog to change transition settings. As of version 20.0.1 and the production of this course, you can only set up a single transition to be used at a time. This means that whichever option is showing in the drop-down menu when it's not expanded is the transition that will happen when you switch scenes. The same transition carries over if you go into dual view studio mode as well. I would like to see the ability to add per scene transitions so that you can use specific transitions depending on what you're switching to. For example, quick cut transitions between multiple camera angles but lengthier stinger style transitions when going to BRB screens or between a game view and a desktop view. The only way this can currently be done is via the advanced scene switcher plugin that I use for auto scene switching, and even this isn't for normal switching, it's just for auto switching. A video on that plugin is in the course playlist if you're interested in that. I did cover that in depth. If you only see cut or the original combo of cut, swipe, and slide, fear not. Simply click the big plus and you have the option to add custom transitions from a few new options. Fade to color does as it sounds. Opening up its properties lets you choose a color, though keep in mind if you choose a custom color from the hue board, you will have to hit add to custom colors and choose it from that list before applying. A really weird thing. Otherwise, choose one of the color choices or click pick screen color to get an eyedropper to pick any color visible on the screen. This one automatically adds custom colors and selects it. Hit OK. You can also choose at which point during the transition that the full color should be 100% present and opaque. Typically,
Doesn't seem to be working.
You want to leave this at 50%. Hit OK again, and now you can fade to your chosen color as a transition. You can add multiple fade to color transitions to switch between via the drop-down menu, as with every transition. Adding a Luma wipe transition lets you pick from a preset list of transition modes typically used as built-in presets for video editors. This gives you a wide selection of wipes, linear wipes, clock wipes, zigzags, barn doors, and all sorts of them. It pops up this big empty window for some reason. Resize it and move it so you can switch between scenes in the main OBS window and preview the transitions. Doesn't work in the actual transition menu. The softness number affects how hard or soft the edges of the shapes are. Play with this to your liking. You can also invert the shapes of the transitions to do the reverse. Click OK when you're done. Lastly, we have the stinger. A stinger transition is basically a video clip or animation that fills the screen briefly while scenes transition and then pulls off of the screen. This is key for high quality production value for broadcasts and can even be seen in some cartoons. You can make these yourself using most higher level video editors by rendering them as an MOV or uncompressed AVI with an alpha transparency layer included. You can also find plenty of basic free ones online with a few easy Google searches, or get higher quality royalty free ones from a marketplace like VideoBlocks. I'll include a couple basic ones linked in the video description. I cannot share all the ones that I use since some of them are from VideoBlocks or directly from creators and so on, but I can share a couple. This used to require a plugin for the program, but they've recently integrated it into the full software, a very powerful feature. You add a stinger transition much like any other transition. Click the plus under Scene Transitions UI module and click Stinger. Give it a name based on what transition you're using. Now browse and find your video file. Again, it needs to be a video with alpha transparency built in. You can't chroma key it or anything like that. And audio isn't currently supported with these transitions either. Ideally, this window would show you a preview and such to help you out here, but it doesn't. You have to move the window out of the way and test scene transitioning on the actual main OBS window. You also need to pop in a number, either in milliseconds or frames, that the transition actually happens at. This needs to be whenever your graphic fully fills the frame so that viewers don't see the actual transition taking place. You can get the exact millisecond or frame time from your video editor, or just play the clip back, find the exact point, and do the math to convert to milliseconds, and you're good to go. With that stinger transition enabled, it will now show up when you switch scenes, and it is pretty neat. And that's it. OBS Studio provides quite the plethora of options for transitions during your live streams or recording. It just takes a little navigation to get them set up for you. And hopefully, before too long,
so let me
they'll
get
add in the
this straight.
capabilities to assign transitions to specific scenes. Crossing my fingers here. I hope this episode of my OBS Studio tutorial course has been helpful for you. If it has, hit the like button, subscribe for more awesome tech content, come follow me on Twitch if you like game streaming, and drop me a message in chat. Until next time, I'm EeplesVox. Happy streaming.
Thanks for watching this episode of my OBS Studio tutorial.
I think I got it now. I'm done, jeez. I was figuring out how to do transitions. Yeah, the stream should be running better now. Alright. Ooh, I like that. Alright, we should be good now.
Boo. Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey,
Yeah, this
I
is
only work
from
with
the
professionals.
this is from the
Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
this is from the demo. Oh, I
This
remember
new
this.
guy? I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised.
Are you serious? It's buffering again? Why is it buffering? Let's try to do 10,000. Actually, gonna do 12,000. I don't get it. I don't know why it's doing that.
Surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
I don't know how I fix that. Doesn't make sense. Here, let me show you. Oh jeez, almost knocked over my lamp. Waiting for the stream to update. I don't know how to fix the YouTube not receiving enough video. I don't know how to fix that.
Hey guys, it's Duckdish. I'm back.
It's whenever I'm not on the game. So I think the game is pulling too much from my computer. Shit. I'm gonna go to the main menu real quick. See if I can fix my game. No! I need to fix my graphics. Okay, it's pulling too much from my computer. And that's why it's buffering. It's because of my actual computer. Yep. I saw it as it fucking went to poor quality. And even when I exit the... Idiot. It's not liking me. No, 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 no. Contact. There we go. Even now, it's still pulling more than it can handle. What if I do it all on low? Yeah, it's not working. Watch, when I get out of it, it's the status of my stream is gonna change from poor to excellent. Or not. Even now, it's still pulling more than my computer can handle or something. It was just working fine. Like, it said that it was excellent when I was not in the game. And then... What the fuck? Yeah, see, now it's on excellent. Here, I'll show you. Yep, see, it's healthy. I don't get that, dude. That doesn't make any sense. It should be working.
With a new video. So I have gotten a
Maybe Valorant will work. Yeah, when I started Valorant, the quality of the stream just dipped. I'm gonna try streaming on Twitch.
lobby bar and just have 1 or 2 beers, having fun, listening to some music, and that was it. For Jimmy, he's one of the funniest guys that I ever met.
Yes. My.
All right, Mark, why don't you start us?
Okay, we'll take questions in room. Malika in the middle, just wait for the microphone, please.
Badoof. There we go. Should be fixed. Streaming quality on Twitch seems like it would be better.